from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Adam Warren is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Hit down the line at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Roy, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. He's set, and the pitch. Left side, Drury fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Philadelphia is on top 2-0. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shot fouled over towards the dugout. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
In now, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
1-1.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-1 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back door.
The 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Alfaro. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Alfaro on at first. Nobody out. Runner goes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. None out, runners at first and second. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Marisnick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Hicks is there. 2 gone. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 2 full. Phillies on top, 3-0. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. Marisnick sprinting after it. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Bird ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game. Next for New York, Cameron Rupp. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Grounded back up the middle, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Corey Spangenberg is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Warren leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. And it's gone as they add still another. Shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 41.
And with June about to draw to a close and the 4th of July holiday just ahead, let's take a look at our upcoming schedule of games. Here's Carlos Santana now. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Franco is off at first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 3 complete from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. Santana has a play. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
That's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford, a base hit in his first trip.
J.P. Crawford.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
In now, Aaron Nola. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed it his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Judge looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
and you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The right fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. One away.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now to the plate, Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hoskins waits on it. 1 out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Marisnick is under it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Grounded to third. Franco has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Chad Green gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And clearly he was off his game this evening. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for Philadelphia, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Gary Sanchez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
24, Gary Sanchez.
Here's a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Here's the 0-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too.
Standing in now, Corey Spangenberg. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Spangenberg brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. High in the air into shallow left center. Hoskins on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1. Dan Otero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now a throw over, but the runner's back easily. Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he grounds one briskly to short. Gregorius with a sliding stop. Touché, sir. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Soft liner towards center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance, Rupp.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Drives it out to deep right center field. After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Phillies lead this one 10-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Up high in the air. And Franco will make the catch to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So now Carlos Santana. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, 2, here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 21 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Third baseman, number 7.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time, and he is nailed at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 0-2 the count to Crawford.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no.
Leading off for the Yankees, third baseman, Randy Rupp. They're a Yankees with it. Now pitching to Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Up next for the Yankees.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there for strike 1, 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Drury, the runner at third with no outs. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Cameron Rupp. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In there, 0-1. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Ronald Tarayan will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 74.
Hit back up the middle. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
And that's through for a hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Philadelphia's Tommy Kingley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Luis Garcia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Odubel Herrera. He went deep earlier and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. Spangenberg is there. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 6. Marisnick.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jake Marisnick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the team? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Phillies down in order, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Franco has room in foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Sliders in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Last chance for the Yankees. Liner towards second, and he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Philadelphia Phillies jump